Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. So good to see you. I am obviously here with the uber talented Josh Mosier. Yay! We are so excited to have Josh with us today. We're going to be doing some live accompaniment. He's going to be doing some live accompaniment. So none of those, none of those silly karaoke tracks today, although I do have our karaoke tracks linked for you so that you can go back and do it later in the lyrics document. Josh, unfortunately, while we will be able to hear his lovely guitar playing, he is not mic'd, so we may hear him a little bit, but he won't be able to chat with us during class. But if he has messages for you, I will channel them to you. So awesome to have you guys. We've got Heidi on, we've got Robert, who is super early. I know he's excited about today with our live music. Jay and David are on. If you see me looking back at this lovely plant, it's because I've hidden my computer behind it so that I can hang out with you guys on the chat as well. So I'm not just getting like these weird telepathic messages from the plant, although that would be cool. Karen is on with us. I'm so glad you're here. One more time, thank you for everybody who donated to our Ride the Waves fundraiser last week. I am so excited to announce that we have actually now, with some straggling donations rolling in, we have surpassed the $11,000 mark. So amazing. You guys are the most incredible community, and that is just going to keep us going strong throughout the year. We can afford these professional musicians. We pay them the big bucks. But yeah, so glad you guys are here. One more thing on Monday, this coming Monday is in the US, it is Labor Day. So just want to let you guys know that we will actually be closed. We'll be off that day. We will not have Nancy's Strength and Balance class on Monday morning, this coming Monday. I think it's the 6th. But we'll be back on Tuesday, right here with you for Move and Shout with Lauren. So Carol is here. It's Carol's first time with us. Yay! That is super exciting, Carol. You have joined us on an awesome day because we have some live accompaniment for our vocal class today. And let me just tell you that the goal today is just to have fun and use your voice. So you don't have to be a singer, you don't have to be a musician. What you do have to do is sing out, is use those vocal cords so that we don't lose those vocal cords and that ability to communicate really clearly with people. But just have fun, that's what we're here for. So Roger and Patty are here. I'm so happy to see you guys. And let's just do a tiny bit of warming up like we usually do. We're going to start class today with a nice deep breath, getting physical, getting into our bodies, and really setting an intention for the next hour that we are just going to be present here. We're going to forget about everything else, and we're just going to have a good time making music together and maybe getting some benefits for our Parkinsons out of it. Awesome, right? Let's start with that big deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Josh, I invite you to join us on our stretching journey. Here we are. Thinking about deepening the breath with each one that we take until you're really taking those big, full belly breaths. Get one more deepest breath of the day. Really nice. Let's roll those shoulders a bit. Make some room in the chest, in the upper body. All right. Spencer's here. Hey, Spencer. Hey, Marty. Oh, and Maria from Uruguay. Yes. What a great crowd today. You guys are in for a treat. We're going to have some fun. Great. Roll those shoulders however feels right to you. You can switch directions. You can go sort of one and then the other. Truly, this is your class. This is your stretch. So whatever your body needs today, go for it. Let's get into the head, neck, and shoulders just a little bit. And all of this, we're creating some nice space to expand our lungs and body with that powerful air for a powerful vocal sound. So ear to shoulder, tipping over, feeling a little stretch along the side of your neck. Very nice. Just holding it, breathing into that place where you feel a little bit of tension. And come on over to the other side, ear to shoulder. You probably can't hear him, but Josh is taking really nice, deep breaths while we do this, which I encourage all of you to do the same. That's fabulous. What a great example. Yeah. Yeah, Josh, you need to join our Sunday class, our relax and reset stretching class. Chin to chest, looking down at the floor. Let that head hang heavy. Come on up. And one more. We're just going to clasp those hands in front of us, push them forward, and round the back. Really nice. Rounding through the back and shoulders. And we're going to open back and down, puffing out the chest, making an opposite shape there. You should feel your chest kind of opening up, expanding to allow for a powerful breath. Awesome. And just shake it all out. Get loose. We're going to have some fun today. Let's start up with some tongue twisters. Oh, cool. Go for it. Looks okay. So, our tongue twisters today, we are singing some bluesy songs today. So our tongue twisters are the blues. They all have the word blue in them. The blues. Get it? It's like a tie-in. Ah, yeah. We get it. Okay. I wasn't sure quite how to tie it in, but we got it. So we have red Buick, like the vehicle. Blue Buick. No, this is not sponsored. Red Buick, blue Buick. Let's say that all together. Red Buick, blue Buick. Lovely. Let's do it 3 times in a row. We're not speeding up just yet. We're just stringing those all together, really making those face shapes to articulate every sound. Here we go. Red Buick, blue Buick. Red Buick, blue Buick. Red Buick, blue Buick. Whew, okay, I messed up on the second one. This does not bode well. Let's speed it up just a touch. 3 in a row. Here we go. Red Buick, blue Buick. Red Buick, blue Buick. Red Buick, blue Buick. Didn't mess up to the third one there. Okay. Dare we go one faster? Let's just try it. There is no prize for getting it right. There is no penalty for getting it wrong. We're challenging ourselves. We're having fun with it. So one more time, fastest one yet, 3 in a row. And if you mess up, you get 10 points. Here we go. Red Buick, blue Buick. Red Buick, blue Buick. Red Buick, blue Buick. Done. Very good. Very good. We are moving on. All right, Bob's here. Hey, Bob. All right, hazy morning in Yorba Linda. Good to see you, my friend. Our second tongue twister is the blue bluebird blinks. The blue bluebird blinks. So let's say that twice through in a row. The blue bluebird blinks. The blue bluebird blinks. Lovely. Let's speed that one up again. This one feels kind of easy after red Buick, blue Buick. We started with the big guns, so. The blue bluebird blinks. The blue bluebird blinks. Lovely. And once more, just for good measure, the quickest yet, here we are. The blue bluebird blinks. The blue bluebird blinks. Lovely. I always am reminding you, but speed is never our goal here. We do that just for an extra challenge, for added fun, right? Fun in Lauren terms. But your goal here is articulation and volume. So those are always the things I want you to focus on, and speed, that can come or go. When we're trying to communicate with someone effectively and clearly, speed is never something that we need to work on. In fact, if anything, sometimes we can slow down and pull back some, But again, just a fun challenge. So last one is long. Lots of B's, so get your ba ready. We've got big black bugs bleed black blood. Okay, just that much. One more time. Big black bugs bleed black blood. Okay, the second part is, but little black bugs bleed blue blood. I am quite sure that this is not true, as many of our tongue twisters, but that's okay. The second part again, but little black bugs bleed blue blood. Let's put it all together. Here we go. Big black bugs bleed black blood, but little black bugs bleed blue blood. Very nice. Okay, speeding that one up for fun. Here we are. Big black bugs bleed black blood, but little black bugs bleed blue blood. And one more. Should I hand over the mic to Josh and let him, let's put him in the hot seat. He said he's struggling, but I think he's doing great. You guys are doing great too. So, fastest one yet, one time, and we are moving on to scales. Here we go. Big black bugs bleed black blood, but little black bugs bleed blue blood. I slowed that one down more than I thought I was going to.
It's almost easier, faster.
It is actually, yeah. He said it's almost easier, faster, which some of you may have noticed as well, because a lot of that blah, blah, blah. So, well done. Let's do a couple of scales with our accompaniment. So, we often do scales just up the scale and back down, such as, give us a note. La, la, da, 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 da. Let's try that all together, just one time. Let's go on a da, D-A. Da, 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 da. Delightful. So today we've got some bluesiness, maybe jazziness. I'm sure that Josh can tell us, as probably could Robert Camper, the difference between jazz and blues, but I cannot tell you. So we're calling it all the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that same exact scale that we just did, and we're going to swing it, which means we're going to tie some of those notes together. So instead of each note getting equal weight, we're going to lengthen some and shorten some, and it will sound like da 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 da. So let's try that together, and you can tell how different that sounds from just da 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 da, right? It's got a little more movement and a little bit more, yes, movement, that. Yeah, here we go. Da 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 da, moving up. Da 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 da, moving up. Da 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 da, two more. Da 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 da, one more. Da 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 da. Ah, lovely. Well done, all. Pump up the guitar volume a tad. All right, we got it. Perfect. So we're going to do one more little scale before we get into our songs today, which is what? Let's see. We worked on this. We had a whole rehearsal before class. Yeah, okay. So we've got da 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 da. All right. Da 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 da. So it's got some special accents, some special weight. Da 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 da. Try that one more time all together. Da 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 da. We're gonna move it up. Ba-dum. Da 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 da. Moving up. Da 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 da. Two more. Da 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 da. Last one. Da 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 da. Nice. All right. Now that you are in the mood, in the right headspace, let's get to singing. We have Fly Me to the Moon, Mr. Frank Sinatra. I think also Count Basie. Yeah, maybe, I think I saw that on the Googles. So let's go through it. If you have an instrument with you and would like to play along, we will be in the key of E flat, which Josh has told me is a little bit funky for this song, but that's where we're going. That today is our key of Maggie, is E flat. So please jump in. George is here with us. Nina's here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So glad to see you all. All right. We begin with, fly me. All right. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. All right, let's just actually do those two lines one more time. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. So play gets a little bit more weight. Let me play among the stars. So you're gonna feel, just like when we swing that scale, you're gonna feel a lot of push-pull in these songs. That is kind of the hallmark, jazzy, bluesy something. And I'm gonna get a lesson from Josh after this on the difference there. So, again, here we go. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. All right, so we get a little pause there after spring is like on, pause, Jupiter and Mars. If that pause is gonna trip you up, if you have your sheet printed, you can put some railroad tracks on your piece of paper after that on, or give it a little motion. It can be, I did kind of like this, pause. You can snap on Jupiter and Mars, but give yourself some kind of a cue that that's what we're doing. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Okay? Then we get to, in other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. All right. Let's go through that verse all together slowly again. Great thing is we've got 3 verses, all with the exception of the very ending, the conclusion. We have the same melody all the way through. So you have a leg up once you've got this first verse under your belt. Let's give it a whirl all together, a little bit slower pace. Here we are. Give me a note. Thank you. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. All right, got it. Hopefully this may be a familiar tune to a lot of you. So we're just going over it, giving it a refresher so that we can put on our big show soon. Second verse, really same melody. So let's go through it slowly. I will just warn you, we have that pause again. You are all I long for, all I pause, worship and adore. Yeah, so we're going to take a pause there, but it's not written the same way. So on the verse above, it's written such that Jupiter and Mars are on their own line. This one is a little bit different because we have it in the middle. Your railroad tracks come after all I worship and adore. Okay? Let's give it a whirl. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. 2 verses in, we are rocking it. You guys are doing great. Did you see? Okay, perfect. Guitar volume is coming up. Awesome. They want more of you, Josh. Y'all, I'm gonna cut out. I'm good. I'm gonna start my weekend. Y'all are awesome. We're so lucky to have Josh here with us. I think I just spoke away. Anyway, let's go that 3rd verse. There's a few tweaks that we're gonna make just to indicate that it is our final verse. So it's the same melody that we are now doing a bit of a variation on, right? We're improvising just a touch. So I will tell you exactly how to improvise. Here we go. We've got, and if y'all have questions, if you want me to slow down or go back over a part, pop it in the chat and Miss Garden will let me know. So 3rd verse, here we are. We begin as normal. Fill my heart with song, let me sing, pause. All right, this is our first little variation here. Sing forevermore. So before we said, fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Okay, the way that we are changing this up is forevermore. We're actually taking it up and back down. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. So we are not taking a pause there. We've taken a pause the other 2 times, changing it up. If you forget and you take a pause, I'm not mad at you. But you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. Why are we doing this? It's the same exact verse, right? So if we sing it the same exact way, we might put somebody to sleep. So we're gonna just change it up, give it a little bit more interest so that people are like, oh, haven't heard that before, right? So let's do those 4 lines. Fill my heart with song. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. All right, we're changing that up too. We have done before. In other words, please be true. This time that true is going up. Everything gets like up and big and showy on the last verse, right? So, in other words, please be true. All right, then we've got 3 more in other words. And that first one starts on the same note where you're just, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. Sparkles, jazz hands, all the things. So we've come from please be true. In other words, we're going to go up again. In other words, I love you. All right. You guys are awesome. This is fabulous. We're going to do it. So I always let you know that when we sing it all the way through, that's the time. We've done our practice. We've done our warm-up. This is our performance, the big show. During the big show, if you mess up, you keep going and you move on and you jump back in when you can, right? Our goal here is not to know and perform the song perfectly. Obviously, we don't have an audience. It's just us singing for us. But what I want you to do, even if you don't feel like you know the song perfectly, or we come to a part where you're like, oh shoot, what was the variation we're doing there? Sing loud anyway. I know you do it in the car. I know you do it in the shower. So just sing whatever notes feel right to you in the moment, and we will get through it together. Have fun, put a smile on your face. We're gonna take it away. How are we doing this? Let's see. I'm gonna count it in. We're gonna just go for it. Count it in. All right.
Want to count it in?
Oh, no, I want you to.
There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. Nice. Awesome job, you guys. How cool to have Josh with us. So fun. Yes.
I'm practicing and learning too.
Josh says he's practicing and learning, but we don't believe him for a second. He is awesome. He is a real life musician, you guys, with like, his website is linked in the description below. Go check it out. So cool. He's a rock star. So next up, we have I've Got Rhythm. So if you go look at the karaoke track, there's a bonus section in the beginning that we are going to skip right over today and go to the fun part. But you can learn that part if you want to. We begin with simply I Got Rhythm. Rhythm. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not going off in my own key here, in key of Maggie, right? So we go. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who could ask for anything more. Man, girl, woman, lady, whatever works for you, you may say. Your choice. So, once again, we only have 2 little sections that we have to learn melodically here. That's the first one. Let's go through that little first quick 4 lines together. I got rhythm. Oh, and this we are doing in the key of C. So if you are playing along, join us in the key of C. Here we are. Give me a little note here just to make sure. All right. I got rhythm, I got music, yeah. I got my man who could ask for anything more. So, taking it nice and slow. I got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who could ask for anything more. All right, second verse, same melody. I've got daisies in green pastures. I've got my man who could ask for anything more. All right, so we've got the same melody twice in a row. We're gonna have it a few more times the rest of the way, but we do have a little change up on Old Man Trouble. So we jump up a little bit. Old man trouble, I I don't mind him. You won't find him round my door. So, the end of each of those lines, old man trouble, you won't mind him. You won't find him round my door. So you can remember we've got this little up and down thing going on. Let's go from I've got daisies into that section and feel how it connects. So I've got, is that right? I've got daisies in green pastures. I've got my man who could ask for anything more. Jumping up. Old man trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him around my door. I got starlight, we know this melody. I got sweet dreams. I got my man who could ask for anything more. Old man trouble again comes back in. This is the only other time that we sing that verse. Old man trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him round my door. All right. The rest of the song is verses that we have sang already, that we are singing again and again and again. And then when we get to the very end, I got my man who could ask for anything more. And we're really zhuzhing it up there at the end. Okay? Let's see. Y'all are doing awesome. I think we're ready to sing this one. I think it's a pretty simple melody. Josh, you ready? You ready? Okay.
Ready. Yes.
Whew, Josh is ready. Here we go. Let's go from the top. Have fun with it. The next song is not going to be quite this easy. So enjoy this simpler melody and enjoy the repetition. Here we are. Rhythm. Okay, all right. False start. We got this. We're still getting used to this live situation. Here we go. Is that right? Okay, all right. I got a rhythm. I got music. I got my man who could ask for anything more. I've got daisies in green pastures. Have fun. I've got my man who could ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him around my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams. I got my man who could ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him. You won't find him around my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams. I got my man who could ask for anything more. I got rhythm. I got a rhythm. I got music. I got daisies. I don't know. In green pastures. Starlight, here we are. I got starlight. I got sweet dreams. think we get like an A- on that one. I'll take it. I'll take it. I made a big deal about, I know, I made a big deal about how easy it was, and then I messed it up. Man.
It's a lot of chords going on, and then the melody is simple. So
yeah, they snuck up on us. So if you're playing along, they must have snuck up on you too. Sorry about that, guys. Not to worry. I know that you have done a fabulous job. And we've got one more today. I feel like we're like powering through this. We're going to have to just do some impromptu stuff here next. Now, this song's a little bit of a doozy. So we've got Ray Charles, Hallelujah, I Love You So. Very cool song that I actually did not know until Josh suggested that we do it, but it's so fun. So it begins, and if you are playing along today, we are in the key of B flat, so join us. It begins. Let me tell you, is that right? Did I pick it right? Yeah, okay, here we go. Let me tell you about a girl I know. She's my baby and she lives next door. Every morning before the sun comes up, she brings me coffee in my favorite cup. Okay, wait, all right, great job. So that first part, let me tell you about a girl I know. We're going up right there. She's my baby, same melody. She's my baby and she lives next door, right? So then we're popping down. So same melody except the last line goes up, last line goes down. Let me tell you about a girl I know. She's my baby and she lives next door. So the next line is the same as the first, melodically. Every morning before the sun comes up. And then the next line is actually all one note. She brings me coffee in my favorite cup. It's not one note, but it's flat. Two notes. There you go. You're just kind of going up and down between the two. She brings me coffee in my favorite cup. Okay, let's do those four lines together. Josh, feel free to join us. Here we are. Let me tell you about a girl I know. She's my baby and she lives next door. Every morning before the sun comes up, she brings me coffee in my favorite cup. All right, next part is, that's why I know. Got to get it in there. So we've got a little bit of a run. No, no. Four notes there on no. That's why I know. If you want to simplify, just say, that's why I know. Oh, I know. Simplified right there. That's why I know. Oh, I know. If you want to get fancy with me and Ray Charles here, that's why I know. Four of them. No. Oh, I know. Okay? It comes in quick. That's why I know. Whoa. No. No. Oh, I know. Hallelujah, I love her so. Okay? So we've just done, she brings me coffee in my favorite cup. That's why I know. Yes, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her so. All right? Again, if you want to simplify, that's a fine choice. There's no need to do all of your vocal training in the next 2 minutes here. That's why I know. Yes, I know. Hallelujah, I love her so. All right. That's a lot of words. That's a lot of melody. Second verse is the same pretty much melodically. Let's try slowly. When I'm in trouble and I have no friends. So your when is a little pickup to it. So when I'm in, instead of let me tell you, the first verse starts right on, and then you get that little pickup note coming into the second verse. When I'm in trouble and I have no friends, I know she'll go with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile at them and say she told me so. That's why I know. Oh, I know. You're getting it. I love it. Okay. Let's do that verse one more time. Let's see. Yeah, it's really the same melodically, except for that pickup note on the very beginning. So let's do that second verse one more time, get those words fit in, and make sure that we've got it under our belts. And then this next part is the part that always trips me up, so Josh is going to hold my hand through it. So, when I'm in trouble and I have no friend, I know she'll go with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile at them and say she told me so. That's why I know. Oh, I know. Hallelujah, I love her so. All right. Now if I call her on the telephone, yeah. Okay. That rehearsal paid off. Who knew? Okay. Now if I call her on the telephone. All right, this part's a little bit different. And we're going to sing it twice in the song, so you have a little time to learn it. But now if I call her on the telephone. It's that, like, going back and forth between the two notes, kind of like she brings me coffee in my favorite cup. Now if I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone. So that tell jumps way up, and tell her that I'm all alone. By the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear her knock, 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 whatever you want to do. It's a quick. I hear her on my door.
I think it might be 4. Knock, 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 knock.
Josh, we're going 3.
Knock, knock, knock. Okay.
I hear
right.
her.
Maybe.
No, I think you might be right, but that's so
I don't know.
fast.
No, it's I hear her knock, 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 knock.
Yeah, it's 4, but okay. Well, you
Maybe.
choose. If you want to fit
Something
in
there. Just knock hard.
4, if you want to fit that in, more power to you. I hear her on my door. If you want to go 3, though, I give you permission. I won't tell Josh that you're only doing the 3. I hear her.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, but if you want to do 3, do 3. That's great. Okay.
As long as you're knocking on it.
Yeah, as long as you're actually knocking on a door. No, we have doors all around us that you actually can't see. So I'm going to just go ba, 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 or ba, ba, ba. All right, enough of that. The one part that has nothing to do with vocals here is what we're spending the most time on, because, why not? All right. I hear her ba, 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 ba on my door. Okay? All right. Thank you. I got Josh's seal of approval over here. Let's go. Now, if I call her on the telephone again. Now, if I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone. By the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear her on my door. Good. Then, okay. All right. Josh is feeling okay now. He was sweating with the 3. Okay. All right, y'all. The next verse, we know it's the same as the first and second verses melodically. So we've got, in the evening when the sun goes down, when there is nobody else around, she kisses me and she holds me tight and tells me everything will be all right. That's why I know, yes, I know. Hallelujah, I just love her so. We're back to, now if I call her so. I have just had a revelation. I just love her so. The next line, the now if I call her on the telephone, starts on the same note that you just ended on. Love her so. Now if I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone, by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear her on my door. Okay? Awesome. And then we repeat that previous verse one more time. And somehow we're going to zhuzh it at the end and really give it a little wah, No, I think we're just ending it. I think we are. Okay, Josh is gonna make our ending fancy. All right.
Okay.
Oh.
Just don't make me take a guitar solo in the middle.
Why?
I can't replicate the original.
So, okay,
the
let's take a vote.
solo.
Let's take a poll here in the chat. There is a part where there's a guitar solo.
Sax. I think it's. I don't know.
Okay, there's
some
a
type of
solo. It may be a sax solo, maybe a horn solo, who knows. There's a solo. I would like, personally, to hear Josh do a little riff, even if it's not the exact riff from the Ray Charles song. You guys let us know in the chat. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Jokes on Josh because we only have a PFP thumbs up emoji. If you want to hear that little riff. He's practicing right now.
I'm cheating.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So he's going to do something. He's going to be hard on himself, but it's going to be great.
We'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And hi to Zoe and hi to Karen. Good to see you guys. All right. So the solo is going to come in right before the second, now if I call her on the telephone. So that's when Josh is going to take it away. And then at some point, we're going to come back in. It's all very mysterious here, what's going to happen. So let's just go for it. How many taps do we have in the drum roll, though? Okay, 3 or 4. I know. All right, y'all. Let's go from the top. This one is super fun to sing. Again, I know it was new to me before I learned it for this class. If it's also new to you, have fun with it and just sing. Just sing whatever notes feel right to you. Again, our goal here is to use our vocal cords, right? In whatever capacity. Not to sound like professionals, not to sound like Ray Charles, but to use those vocal cords. So even if you don't feel like you know it perfectly, give it a shot. It's going to be so fun. So here we are from the top in the key of, I don't think I told you. Did I tell you? I did. B flat. Okay. All right, Josh, let's get this going.
All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me tell you about a girl I know. She's my baby and she lives next door. Every morning before the sun comes up, she brings me coffee in my favorite cup. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love her so. When I'm in trouble and I have no friend, I know she'll go with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile at them and say she told me so. That's how I know. Oh, I know. Hallelujah, I love her so. Now if I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone, by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear her on my door. In the evening when the sun goes down, when there is nobody else around, she kisses me and she holds me tight and tells me everything will be alright. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I love her so. Take it away, Josh. All right, here we go. Back to now if I call her. Here we go. Now if I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone, by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear her on my door. In the evening when the sun goes down, when there is nobody else around, she kisses me and she holds me tight and tells me everything will be alright. That's why Josh. That was amazing. Super applause, all the standing ovations for Josh. That was amazing. What a fun class. If you loved it, let us know. We might just have to do more of these. But thank you guys so much for joining us. We had a blast. I had a blast. Yeah? Okay. 2 thumbs up from Josh. We're good.
Easier songs next time, though.
No way. He said we're picking easier songs next time, but
not easier. Maybe harder to sing, easier on guitar.
Ah, harder to sing, easier for guitar. Ooh, watch out. You guys are awesome. Let us know in the chat if you have questions, comments, concerns. All the thumbs up coming in. I love it. Yay. Melinda's on. I love it. From, I think, Melinda, you in Louisiana. I hope you are safe and sound. Cool. Let's see. Making sure I got everybody saying hi. Thank you again, everyone, for joining. Reminder, we will be here tomorrow. We will be here Friday. We will not be here on Monday. So we're going to be closed on Monday, back on Tuesday. So mark your little calendar right now. No PFP on Monday. So get out for a walk. Find one of our other older videos that you can do. There's lots of things available to you. Practice your songs. Yes. Practice this again. Listen to Josh again. You can just listen on your headphones while you take a walk to Josh playing guitar. Hey. Again, thank you to Josh. You can check his music out at joshmosiermusic.com. Very cool. And yeah, y'all are great. I will see you next week. I mean, I'll see you whenever, but I'll probably see you tomorrow in class. Have a good one.